All right guys, just phase 5, Thursday's workout. So in this one we are going to start with conditioning first. We're going to start with a 4-minute AMRAP for the first week, and then the last 3 weeks we're going to do a 5-minute AMRAP. It's going to be a 5, 10, 15 design, okay? So we're going to start off with 5 hand release push-ups. So in a hand release push-up position, here, toes dug in, glutes squeezed, hands come off the ground, then we drive hard and fire in the ground. 1, down, hands up, 2, down, hands up. Make sure they're not warming at all. So if we're in this position here, try to make sure that that all comes up as 1, and it doesn't come up like that, okay? So from there, our modification will be on our knees, same idea, hands up, drive, hands up, drive. People could do this one inside of a band. They have a band around their waist from up here, and around their waist to be able to do that too, if you want to use that as a modification. I would probably recommend most people either do it on their knees or that modification there. Also, the rep range is 5, so a lot of them can do a full hand release push-up. If we have people that really can't do that, they need to do an incline, and what I mean is, I mean like really heavy people that can't do that, we can put a bar at a height here and do an incline push-up on a bar too, okay? So that would be for the first one. Make sure if you're gonna set up a bar for somebody, make sure they're over here by a rack to do that, or on the inside of the racks. Then we're gonna do 10 wall abs. So wall ab can be done against any of the walls we have, or you can also do it against these guys here. So all we need on our wall abs is to make sure our hands have something to press against. Lower back flat, hands engaged, driven forward, up, 90-degree position. Drive 1 at a time, all the way out, all the way back. 1, 2. Make sure that they're moving individually. 3. You'll see a lot of people want to move them at the same time. Stop them. Say no, 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 hang on. All the way back. And another thing to think about is this toe being tucked, not flexed. Okay? So we have 10 of those. Everybody do that variation. Again, if you have something that's very, very heavy, they might be the person that's doing an incline push-up. You might have to teach them individually to be able to do a reverse one where they pull one leg up at a time, down, and do it in reverse. Again, don't teach everybody that one, and don't teach everybody the incline. That's where you individualize that finisher for the right person. And our 15 is going to be a bodyweight squat. So 5, 10, 15. Tall chest coming down. I do want it to be bodyweight. I want to go fast through this. I want to be more like a speed squat. So we're going to hit that bottom and back up. Coming through. Modification for that is going to be somebody can't do a bodyweight squat. We're going to do a TRX squat. So we have TRXs all over the place around here. Just getting close to a TRX and then back. Squat down. And down. Get models 5, 10, 15. Alright guys, so here's the workout for today. So in this one, it's going to be 3 rounds of 45 seconds work, 15-second break. We're going to have 2 rowers out and 2 bikes out on this one. We're going to land across this area here. So one thing you have to think about with that is they do have to get put away in between sessions because you're going to want to do the warm-ups out here, as well as you're going to want to do the warm-up or the conditioning circuit first too. So you can always ask a client, hey clients, can you, the last one's on there, please can you move those back for me? All the clients will. You just got to ask them, hey guys, in the last round, go ahead and move those back for me real quick. Otherwise, between, just try to roll them back inside the rack real quick. Plenty of space inside the racks to do that. So, from there, we still would like most people to do rower if they can. Because on Monday they did the bike, so we're going to try to do more rower here if we can. But inside of a group, you can just say, hey, you can do one or the other if the groups are bigger than 2. So first thing you want to get is the feet loose. Put their feet inside of here. We tell them not to tighten their feet, okay? So say, hey guys, don't tighten them. We do want to teach the rower. We want to teach this. We don't just like say, hey, it's there. Most people don't know how to row, so don't expect them to know how to row. You've got to come over and teach them how to use the rower. So we're going to demonstrate this first. Put your feet inside, guys. Okay, from here, make sure you keep it loose. That way when we extend back, we can push against it. From here, we're going to grab a hold of the rower. Let's not worry about the time or anything on that, because a lot of times that just distracts people. Our big thing, we just want to focus on good quality reps, especially with 45 seconds of time. Hands on the outside, deadlift position, right? Deadlift with a big pull towards the middle of the sternum. See a little bit of lean, control back down. Deadlift, big pull. Deadlift, big pull, right? Like good consistently. That's why I want you to teach them. Get on here and show them how to do this. Then come down, deadlift, big pull. If you see somebody kind of like this, you need to stop them. Okay, let's get a little bit taller position. Come back, lean, big pull as you come through. Nice. Long, almost like a horizontal pull, not too far that they're going to fall off. So station number 1 will be bike or rower. However, station number 2 is going to be in the wall. We're going to be using the medicine ball again. Super light on this, guys. Probably 4 pounds, 6 pounds, 8 pounds at the most. So in this one, we're going to take the medicine ball, Glutes tight, core tight, overhead position. And from here, we're just snapping. Good. It's not a patty cake. It's a snap, 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 snap. That gets very tiring. Somebody that has some major shoulder issues, not really shoulder weakness, just really shoulder issues, is probably going to struggle with that a little bit. So you can always bring them over just to the medicine ball chest press we did on Monday. That's okay to do instead as well, but try to get them that extended position if they need it, or if they can. Station number 3 is actually going to be outside. It's going to be battling ropes. Nate has a video on battling ropes already, so we'll watch that one instead to know the different variations. Otherwise, if we can't do battling ropes, we're actually going to come over in the middle again and do seal jacks. So and that's the only reason we're not going outside is the weather's absolutely freezing, and that's probably below 50 degrees is really what we call absolute freezing. 5:30 a.m. you're going to have to probably gauge that a little bit better than most. It's raining or snowing possibly, but like it's just crappy weather outside, we probably want to bring it inside. Otherwise, we do try to be outside if you can, even if there's a little bit of wind, as long as the wind's not cold, because we want to get them outside and enjoying the weather. So from here we have seal jacks inside. On a seal jack, this is crossing, the feet are normal, but the arms are crossing, back and forth. So in this circuit, if I had seal jacks, it'd be 1, station 2, then station 3. Whereas if we have ropes, it's station 1, station 2, station 3 is the ropes. Okay, try to keep them always going that circle. Station number 4 is going to be band pull-throughs. So this is a hamstring, glute, and lower back exercise. A lot of people are going to feel this a lot in the lower back is going to get tight. That's good. That's blood flow. We want it. We have to educate. Hey guys, it's totally fine. We're actually trying to get blood flow there. It's like a bicep. We're trying to get a lot of blood flow into it. Is it painful? You're like, oh no, it's just really tight. That's okay. Tight's good. Acute pain's not good, and they won't get acute pain from this. So, let's go ahead and try this time with the handles on, because that gives them a little bit more extension. So if we do that, we get out here a little bit. It allows them to easily bring their hands through and squeeze, right? Drive those hips back, 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 back. Good extension. See how a little bit of the knees drive the hips back? Hook, squeeze. I don't need to pull on this. I just need to keep them in place and squeeze up, control back, squeeze up, control back. You might see a little rounding in the back trying to let your leg go between your legs. That is okay. We just want to make sure when we come through, we pull the shoulder blades back into place. From here, modification-wise, really just comes down to bigger bands. So we're going to have a red, black, and a purple band set up here. Try not to get them to walk out too far. I'd rather them go a little bit heavier by putting a black and a red band together than trying to get way too far out there and the band snapping, okay? And the last exercise we have, medicine ball slams. So with our slams, we're going to start changing up our technique of our slams just to get a little bit better bottom position on our slam, which means that we're going to pick the ball up in that squat pattern, up, tall, slam, squat, pick back up, right? Instead of just bending over and putting that tension on our back, we're just going to get taller, slam. That position. Makes it a little bit easier to catch as well, but also keeps you see that good quality squat position, tall chest, instead of being bent over into that. So try to correct that as you can. It might take a little bit to correct people out of that position because we've been doing it wrong, or been doing it the other way for so long. So we're going to have to start working on coaching them into that more squatted position as we come through.